It had been predicted by South Korean intelligence officials that the most likely period for a North Korean nuclear test would be between late October and early November, before the US midterm elections on November 8th. The thinking behind the previous forecast was that North Korea would seek to avoid upsetting China by waiting until after its Communist Party Congress while maximizing political sensitivity in the United States. A nuclear test right before the midterm elections in the US might have been a way to highlight the failure of the Biden administration's North Korea policy and to increase pressure on Washington. But there's been no new activity of significance observed at the North's Punggye-ri nuclear testing site, according to US monitor Beyond Parallel Tuesday, which regularly analyzes satellite imagery. Now that the November 8th deadline's passed, where does that leave us? South Korean Unification Minister Kwon Young-se reiterated Monday that a North Korean nuclear test can be done at any time, though he admitted there are no concrete signs that it is very imminent. It's been generally accepted by outside experts that the North has already completed preparations for a 7th ever nuclear test, and first since 2017. There have been predictions throughout this year of a test, with COVID-19 previously cited as a possible reason for a delay, for example. But we do believe that the North actually has technical reasons for wanting to do this, so that it can confirm its smaller nuclear warhead capabilities. So if it's just a question of timing, we can only speculate. Some experts are now raising the possibility that Pyongyang may want to celebrate a nuclear test around November 29th, which will mark 5 years since North Korea declared its nuclear armament completion. It could be earlier than that, when US President Joe Biden visits Southeast Asia for the ASEAN and G20 summits. Certainly that would maximize attention on the North, but it could also be politically dangerous, with the Chinese, American and South Korean leaders all potentially able to hold talks. The US political landscape is also interesting, with Donald Trump hinting at another run at the presidency, and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un may view Trump as his best chance of making headway in any future negotiations after the diplomatic progress made back in 2018. One thing we may say is that North Korea won't want to stick to a timeline publicly predicted by its supposed enemies. However, we can expect further provocations after the North's state media carried a warning Monday that the country's military would take sustained, resolute and overwhelming measures in response to joint military drills by South Korea and the US.